What's up, everybody? It's your guy Realistic here, and I'm doing another kit review for SoundOracle.net. So we present to you 808 Formula 2. That's right, this has come with much demand, the sequel to 808 Formula Volume 1. People have been asking about this. It's been a few years, and this one is really unique because Oracle and I actually collaborated on this together. So we got something kind of special with this too. Not only are there one-shots, but there's also loops. We got 35 one-shots and 25 loops, 808 loops. So what's kind of cool about that is sometimes it can be tricky to come up with a bass line or to come up with a sweet 808 pattern. This can definitely get the ball rolling for you, help get that creative spark going with it. And some of these 808 one-shots and loops I made, some of them Oracle made, and then some of them we collaborated together on. I did everything I could to make sure the quality was up to standard. I ran it through some nice hardware, did some nice mixing on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through these, give them a listen. You already know they work with any sampler, any DAW, and they're royalty free. So let's dive in and check them out. So we're in Ableton now, and I'm going to go over the brand new 808 Formula Volume 2 with you. So when you go ahead and you download it, you'll see that you get two folders in here. You're going to get 808 loops, and there's going to be a total of 25. But on top of that, you also get the Midi information that goes along with the 808 loops. And then you'll also get 35 one-shots. Now these loops right here were all based on these one-shots right here as well. So when you hear the loops, you're like, man, what 808 is that? They're all going to be right in this pack right here for one shot. So let's go through and give these a listen. Why don't we start with the one shots first so you can hear what those sound like and really get a grasp for those. Now you can see all of these are tuned to the note C, so that makes it really easy for just loading right up in your sampler and just playing along right with it, and there's no confusion or trying to have to tune anything differently. And you can hear these are really high quality. They have great bump to them, really great rich low end, a lot of rich harmonics that go with it as well, a lot of nice distortion too. And what I like, these are 808s that have a nice blend of being different and unique, and also have a nice blend of things that you can still use in every production. So let's go through a few more of these. So those are a couple of the one-shots for you to give a little listen to and see what those are about. And now let's check out these 808 loops right here. Now, typically when you get an 808 pack, you just get the one-shots. You normally don't see the loops too often. And the reason why we added the loops to this pack is because we wanted to add a little something extra to give a little extra boost of creativity or inspiration if some people need it, because coming up with 808 patterns and bass lines can often be one of the more difficult tasks when making a song or a beat. So this is definitely something that kind of help people going in the right direction. So let's give these a listen. You can see all of these are labeled with the key signature and the BPM, so it makes it really easy for playing along and loading right in your DAW. And of course you can stretch these and change the tempo. So as you can see, we got a lot of different styles in there. We got styles that work for trap, ones that work for EDM, ones that work for pop, ones that can work for all different types of music, which is definitely something that can be really useful, and it's good to have a good variety. Even heard we have things that have glides in there, things that have tape stops, things that have effects and stuttering in there, and sweeps, and all different types of things. And so we definitely try to do what we think people would like, but also what we think that would push the boundaries a little bit, because when you have the 808s, you got to have the slides and glides in there, and the pitch bends and the portamentos and stuff. It definitely adds some cool vibes, but then to also add some little extra little additional things in there to just give it, some of them, a really unique twist. And like I said too, we got the MIDI folder right here where all the MIDI information is there for each loop. So let's say there's a pattern that you really like, but maybe that particular 808 doesn't work out perfect for what you're going for, but you still want to use the pattern. So like this one, you just go to your MIDI folder and you grab that one, and then you just throw it right in your DAW. And then you just throw in some type of 808 that you want to add. Just put that right in there. You see, too, all the glides go along with it, too. All that MIDI information is right in there. Velocity, everything goes along with it. Yeah, I think that's such a great option to be able to have. And then you can have a bunch of 808 patterns that can really go along with things. And then obviously, too, you can pitch these differently. So if you got to just switch the key, and if you really like the pattern, but it doesn't go with the key of your song, you just easily change the key of the song. And then there you go. Now you're in a whole different key. That's what's really cool about having the MIDI along with it, too, is it just gives you a lot of options. So that's the pack right there, 808 Formula. And if you like this one, head over to SoundOracle.net. Put this in your shopping cart. I really think that you won't be disappointed. This one is nuts. It's super high quality. Things are really great in here, and you get a lot of extra content that you normally don't see in other 808 packs. And as always, I'm excited to hear what everybody does with these.